Will we be able to hear voices through these monitors?
No, once it's live, the room's silent. Yeah. Just don't press any of those buttons. That's the other thing.
Like this one?
I know, yeah.
Whatever you don't
It
press
puts,
the red button.
it puts you live.
Is this one or that?
I feel like every time I say that, people are like, stare at it the whole night. Don't press it, don't press it, don't press it.
I'd be the person who sets like a cup of water on it.
Oh god. Need phone.
We should get that over the rest for this occasion. I'm way too hot.
That lamp's pretty bright, yeah.
That one, yeah, that one. Alright.
Support for KRTU comes from the Liberty Farm, a locally owned restaurant and bar since 1984. The Liberty Farm, located at 1111 South Alamo Street in the King William District, offers lunch and dinner daily, a weekly happy hour, plus a weekend brunch and live music every Tuesday evening. More information is available at liberty-bar.com.
Have to run to the other room. Nope.
Yeah, because I know. No, I know. Well, yeah, there's a lot of stuff. But that's what I was like, when I saw this, I was like, damn, I don't think we should put a year on it. Like, specifically what
Walking through the neighbors, the city to the sound, singing to the sirens, now the way of the house. Four familiar faces in the darkness of the crowd, cause in the sun of my skin there's a way. But rattles in my baggage for a sit on the bed, begging to hate insecurity for religions over there. But the man wants a mug in the sky, so they wear, so I tell myself so I can sleep at night. It was great.
Alright guys, I need everybody to look around for a phone.
You want to call it?
It's 210-980-1539. Oh, weird. Has to be in there.
Probably not outside.
All because I was just thinking that is.
Crack the door, see if maybe you hear any.
It's big.
In your office. Is that it right there?
Oh, I hear it in here. Oh, thank you. Sorry, I have too many. We're good. No problems. Sorry.
You know what that means? You're the person with less money.
Huh?
You're the person with less money.
The first price I've purchased in like 2 years. Other than that. Are we live right now?
Yep.
Hey, everybody.
Wave to everybody. Everybody wave.
Where? That's the camera?
No, I don't
The that camera to the right is live, and then this one just recorded material.
So where will there be a space where we can go back and watch this? Can I put this on the website afterwards?
Yeah, it's gonna be. Yeah, the live feed's gonna be on the extent page, Facebook page.
Okay. Let me do something real fast. Wait.
Indie Overnight Calendar, brought to you by the San Antonio Current at sacurrent.com. Tonight, check out Matt the Electrician at Sam's Burger Joint, I Before Ego and Over the Horizon at Bottom Bracket Social Club, and The Woggles and Sons of Hercules at the Bang Bang Bar. Tomorrow night, check out Chuck Ligon at the Rustic, Those Damn Eyes at the Bang Bang Bar, and the I Before Ego EP release at Imagine Books and Records. Submissions to the 91.7 Indie Overnight Calendar can be made by email to indie@krtu.org. Please send the students 1 week in advance. For a comprehensive list of events in San Antonio and DJs on our station, visit our website at krtu.org. The Overnight Calendar is a public service of 91.7 KRTU and is made possible by the San Antonio Current and SA.
Gotta love party time. Pinche party.
Those boys from up the west side.
Is this going to be a part of one of the films? Can you tell me more about that?
What is this?
3 films?
This video?
This is just documentation, so we can have on.
Yeah, we
on
may
our
include
site.
it. We may include it. This will be more for promos and stuff like that.
I think there was a part that I read that there were 3
Yeah,
videos.
the bottom explains each album concept. So there's.
Oh, like we have pre-made videos for the first 2 albums. The third video
Yeah,
is something we still have to make.
I have of Becoming 3-album release and 3 film concept.
So Farland we have and Immune.
Yes.
Of Becoming would be.
Remember we talked
Of
But a
Becoming would
film.
be what we done.
I'm talking about the film aspect of it. That's what I read on your site.
yeah, we have them every time we play live. Like it's behind us. That's what
So
we,
this is more like projection?
yeah. Well, I mean, but it's a
No,
film.
yeah,
it's
it's
a
a
film
video.
that we edited and made. Like
So then I'll probably ask you like a little bit about that, like what exactly it is.
Sure.
Okay.
Let's go.
Let's do. I'm gonna come in and with of what matters.
We got people posting that they're the radio.
In about a minute, I'm gonna come in with the first track of what matters, and then after that we can come in and talk.
Thanks everyone watching on our Facebook Live. We appreciate y'all.
we love you.
Yeah, things like that. It's just a year. Do they have a volume on their headphones? Do they have their own volume by themselves?
No, I have to one.
Starts off with.
classify yourself as indie, experimental ambient rock?
Sure.
Better than new age stuff.
Yeah. That's good.
Sometimes it's, people forget to update their bios and their band page, you know. And these songs are all off of the...
Immune, just released last year. And that's our, we released it in April, so it hasn't even been a full year yet.
Nice.
That's what we've been focused on, just a lot of promotion for that, you know. I mean, it's all free marketing, we don't boost anything, it's just,
Yeah.
we do it like 2 or 3 months in advance and kind of place them all. It's working.
That's very good. So 28 seconds. KRTU. This is live and local every Thursday night from 10 p.m. to midnight. I'm your host, Jeannette Muniz, and we just heard a track from Extent. That song was called Of What Matters, and we have them here in the studio tonight. How are you guys doing?
Good.
Hello.
Doing great. Thank you for having us on.
Get over here so I can see your face. You guys are really, really not playing around. You've got a live feed. We've got a live feed going on right now that's being broadcasted. Tell me again, what?
They're being broadcasted at the Bottom Bracket and also the Phantom Room. Just a live feed of us coming to the people as much as we can.
Very cool. I love that. You guys are such a creative band, and you're very active as well. You guys have a whole production team, which you brought some people with you as well. And then you also have a lot of new music coming out. I know you guys are working on some new stuff, and a pretty big show coming up in March, as well as a tour planned.
Yeah.
So,
exactly.
How are you guys able to do all of this?
and deal with regular life, you know.
Yeah.
We just got to set a time apart to do it, and we get together as much as we can. We just make it work.
And Extent was formed in 2008.
Correct, yeah. I started the project with original members Matt Anderson and Steve Anderson, Anderson brothers that a lot of people know around town.
Mm-hmm.
We created Extent, and I moved forward after a few years with them. But they were still a big part of Extent for the first album. We still want to represent that they were, a part of our production period. There's so many people that help out for us to be here today and play every night.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of people enlisted that will eventually get to say hello to.
Absolutely. You guys have a pretty long list. And if you're just now joining us, we are speaking live with Extent. We're going to be talking about 3 albums that they have and listening to tracks from Immune, which came out in April of 2017. That wasn't even a year ago.
Correct.
And so you guys are already about to start working on a new album.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about that. How is that one? Because I know that you guys have the 3 albums. Go ahead. Let me take it.
Well, to put it in simple terms, it's the middle. We work to learn what we have to get the job done or to finish.
You said it was almost like a Star Wars.
Well, I mean, let me bring it from the beginning. Like Farland is basically it's a creation of existence. So there's a lot of climaxy parts in the album. I mean, the first track is 14 minutes long. It's just basically like a big improv climax, trying to make you feel like you're actually in space. There's nothing. We're trying to give that feeling, and I think we captured it. And then of becoming, with everything going on in the real world, basically the Earth picks these chosen people to basically try to find a new planet for humanity to go because of just everything what's going on. So we basically have to depart because of greed and war, just like how things are. And Immune is basically after the journey. We basically just cross paths with the old Earth, and Immune it resembles the reflection of what the old Earth used to be, because it's not the same.
So the way it works is Farland is our first album. Immune, which is the one we just released, is our second release, but it's actually the third album.
Right.
So the third album we're coming out with is going to be the second album.
The middle.
And that's the way our concept's going right now.
I love it. I love it. And so again, we're listening to tracks from Immune, and let's go ahead and jump into another one. This one is called Towards the Taste. Where can people find your music at?
All right. Right now, extentmusic.net is the main source. Soon you'll be able to get it on Spotify, Apple, and all the major distributions.
You can find us on Reverb Nation. You can also check out some of our videos and stuff on YouTube.
All of the links are on our homepage.
Yeah, make sure to visit extentmusic.net.
All the social media outlets are there right on top, where you can just click and go check it out.
And again, that's extent.net. And this song is
Extentmusic.net.
Extentmusic.net. Extentmusic.net. And this song is called Towards the Taste. Sorry. Alright. That's For the March 29th date, is that just with John 5?
That's correct. I mean, besides locals, I think that's how it was last time. It's basically like his solo project.
Yeah.
It's called John 5 and the Creatures.
Right.
And I didn't see anybody swearing it.
Okay.
Did you just attach that to the... That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm getting some. Yeah, it's working. I'm just getting some types.
Oh, you go ahead. Sorry.
Nice camera.
Thank you.
It's his.
Yeah, I do a lot of production work too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Let's talk about that when we come back.
All right.
Yeah?
I just shot for the Food Network today and yesterday.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so exciting! Good. What kind of was it like? They were like pet hairspray on it.
We didn't do all that.
You get that all the time.
Yeah. We're not food specialists. We just take what they give us.
Yeah. Do you leave it to eat it?
Yes. I have like.
And
Oh, actually, did I bring you? I actually brought you a sandwich. It's out there. I think. From Zito's. Did they say that? Zito's. I used to work there. I have like 9 sandwiches in my car.
So do you have like is there a production company that we can mention as well?
Mine's Jeffro Productions. I'm wearing a shirt right now. Woo!
That's a nice logo. Yeah, y'all got
Can you like it for me?
Most of it is all in-house. We don't really go
Thank you.
out. So we do all the editing. We created everything. It's all in-house. So that's the whole thing.
So then maybe we can talk a little bit about that too. Like, what are some steps that if you're wanting to just start and do it like DIY kind of style?
And so some of the video from our from our video, he actually filmed in Kenya and Rwanda.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
So he runs Hutcherson Films. It's not, there's Hutcherson Films is on there, but it doesn't have his name. Tyler Hutcherson.
I can write it out there if you need it.
Can we throw him on?
You don't need me on a microphone. You don't need me on a
Never
microphone.
mind.
I work behind the camera for a living. Let you pretty people be on microphone.
You want to read the PSA?
What's the PSA?
It's
Yeah.
I've done one for Jeff. I did for John 5 last year, but I did.
We're coming in at 30 seconds.
No, that's way too many words.
You sure?
Yeah, that's way too many words.
That's okay.
Woo! America!
That's good. Alright.
Love you guys.
Howdy go. 91.7 KRTU. This is Live and Local every Thursday night from 10 p.m. to midnight. We are listening to tracks from Extent off of their album titled You. You can find more information about them and what they're up to on their website, which is extentmusic.net. Oh my goodness, you guys have a full production. Can we please talk about that? You have a light guy.
We
have
are a sound, visual, and lighting experience
Yeah.
that we try to bring to the viewer.
Yeah, we have a lighting guy. We also have different video filmmakers that help us with our videos. They normally do it for themselves, but you know, I do a lot of convincing to let us use some of their video.
And these are the videos that you use to project while you're performing.
Yes.
To best explain the concept of the story with the music, you know, to try to give people an idea.
So that last song that we just heard, what kind of background drop would you have for something like that?
Well, in that one, it starts off with it's like basically a cloudy, misty, gray, wooded area, and then it goes into a drop. You know, just focusing on a drop, really zoomed in.
Yeah, showing you different visuals of the Earth and pretty much like memories of what the Earth used to be.
Exactly.
Oh, I would love to see the. Do you guys have your album art with you? I feel like you would have some. I know I've looked at the stuff that's on your website today, and I remember a lot of the older releases and shows like from back in early 2000. Very cool. Tell me a little bit about Hutcherson Films.
So
Tyler here.
my buddy Tyler Hutcherson, he helped us out. He actually is promoting a video called Project Forgiveness. It was about the genocide and conflict resolution in Kenya, Rwanda. So he went out there for approximately 2 months or so.
Wow.
He shot all over the place. He got some great shots. So, you know, like I said, it means based off of the memories we have of Earth. And I saw a lot of his video and saw it was really great for our concept and, you know, real life stuff that was happening around the world, you know. And that's what we took and we incorporated into our live set.
It definitely put across the message we were trying to give in the visual part of that story, and that's in the story there.
So he's been a big help. We do a lot of production work together. We help each other out when we can. You know, one day he's the boss, and the next day I'm the boss. You know, so we do a lot of. I do my own production stuff. Jeffro Productions. So you know, I do my own. I don't do so much filmmaking. I really try to do more commercial work, but they're trying to get me into the filmmaking stuff. We'll see if that happens someday.
Do it. I've been noticing a lot more events for filmmakers in San Antonio, and I think that is wonderful.
Yeah, San Antonio and Texas has definitely grown exponentially with filmmaking. So I'm very, you know, South by helps provide a lot of that, you know, and I'm glad that someone's doing something about it.
Do you have a website?
I just have Facebook. You can go to facebook.com/JFROPRO. Tyler, do you still have your website?
Yeah, HutchersonFilms.com.
Yeah, you can also see Tyler's work at HutchersonFilms.com. I'll make sure to check that out.
Very nice. And you guys have, so, your projections. If there's a designer out there that's working on just that right now and they want to reach out to you, what's the best way of doing that?
You can contact us, extentmusic.net, also extentmusic@gmail.com.
Actually, the email is management@extentmusic.net, so it's just mgmt@extentmusic.net.
Okay.
And that's where we can get to business right there.
To business.
Yeah, or you can write us on Facebook. That'll work too.
Wonderful. You guys have done a lot. All of this stuff. What's most impressive is that you guys keep it within your own circle. It's very DIY for you guys.
Definitely. We know a lot of talented people, fortunately.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's good to have friends for sure.
Absolutely.
I think my question is, being as you guys have been a band since 2008, what advice do you have for bands that are trying to just do it themselves?
Just what you said there. Just do it. I mean, that's what we have done. I mean, we have the tools in our brains and we put them out for people to see.
Yeah, use all your resources. That's a big thing. You know, you can have people that can help you anywhere and everywhere, you know, so definitely do your best with the music. That's number one. You know, try to get people's attention with that first. And anything you can add on to it, it's like baking a cake. You know, anything additional you can put on is what's going to make it appealing, you know.
Wonderful, great advice. And tell me about your future events. I know you guys have a tour coming up.
It's in the works. We're trying to do a West Coast summer tour to promote Immune and Extent. Out there. We haven't been out there yet. So that's a main goal, to try to promote ourselves without really that much assistance to get out there.
Yeah, we've traveled Texas so far, so we've hit Houston, Austin,
all the major markets,
San Antonio, and Dallas.
Very nice. So this is the first time you guys get to go out to Texas with music.
Yeah.
Well, yes, with Extent, yeah. And I've been waiting years for that. So
Yeah.
I'm very proud of these dudes and grateful that they're here with me to create.
That's exciting. Congratulations.
I was only supposed to be temporary.
How many years has it been for you?
I think maybe like 3.5 now. It was supposed to be about 4 months or something like that.
Oh, that's a good sign, though.
Definitely.
Tell me a little bit about the track "Hope to the Accept."
That's the opening track for Immune. And it's basically accepting what you have to accept, and you only can hope if you're going to be able to deal with it or not. And that's just the whole thing with the full 3-album concept. It's far land of becoming immune. It's so hard to get fixed. We never really do.
Yeah, so you have to hope to accept what is reality on Earth, and
or what is your reality?
Yeah. Or what was your reality? Because everybody has different realities, obviously.
And I think people will always make their own stories. Especially we don't have lyrics, so they can add their own. They can create their own story with our story.
And that's a big part of why we have visuals and projections and lighting and all that stuff. It really helps you feel the music,
Very
You should have
good.
told me you were going to do that. I would have said something better.
No, that was
good.
perfect.
Thank you,
That
thank
was
you.
perfect. That took right into it. That was perfect.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Appreciate the shout out there, y'all.
I'm excited for you guys.
We love you, Facebook.
Stefan's over here like, you know
I
what?
had a little pictures in my head, but I didn't know which one was which, and I didn't want to talk to that. So cool.
Now you know.
Man. You guys put in a lot of work on this. Really good.
I just got off a 13-hour shift and came straight here.
Where are you working? Jesus, you're a nurse or something?
No, for the Food Network.
He's just Jeff.
Right, you're working at the Food Network. Taking
I just-
photos,
yeah.
eat good food.
Film nurses.
You went for Grey's Anatomy?
I think that's a big key too. Is to definitely publish and licensing and in shows. That's just like totally different world.
Yeah.
We're already kind of there.
Yeah.
Because we write tunes and sometimes.
Right. Actually, there was a group of people, there were a group of filmmakers that came in here recently that are looking to do music videos. I mean, obviously you guys don't know anything. I think they were trying to do something at the theater. Let me go back and I'll send you all this.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so 48 seconds. We have to come back, and that's pretty much it. Give you a chance to say bye to everybody.
Maybe
That is so cool.
the ticket giveaway too.
I'm gonna follow you. Watch all your dope videos.
Definitely that ticket giveaway. It'll be released next week.
Have you explain?
KRTU Indie Overnight. You are now tuned into Live and Local every Thursday from 10 p.m. to midnight. With your host, Jeannette Muniz, playing the best local music in San Antonio.
Yeah, battery's
Support for
dead.
this program comes from Due to an Eye.
You can go up on the ASL if you need to.
Yeah, it was fun.
Nice. 91.7 KRTU. Always weird to hear that intro. I'm sitting right here. Just like, oh, she sounds familiar. All right, if you're just now joining us, we're here live with Stent. They've been around since 2008. If you have been living under a rock, they're going to be having a West Coast tour coming up in July. Summer coming up very, very soon. And also a show Thursday, March 29th over at the Rock Box. Tell me a little bit about that.
That's going to be our second performance with John 5. We actually got invited back to perform with them.
Yeah, in case you don't know who John 5 is, he's currently the guitar player to Rob Zombie. And he was the guitarist of Marilyn Manson. Just
For Dope Show.
Yeah, for the Dope Show.
And so are you guys, that's going to be, okay, so that's March 29th.
Next week, we're going to have a ticket giveaway, a promotional video that it'll basically put you in a drawing to get 2 free tickets for you and a friend or anybody you want to take. All you have to do is tag a friend, share, like, off of our Facebook, Extent Music page there.
So make sure to follow us on Facebook, guys.
Extent Music.
And so if people follow the page, is that they're going to be entered into the...
They have to share. We'll have we'll have the details on it.
Because you already like the page, because
everybody likes it.
Awesome, guys.
But we're gonna announce the winner on the 22nd of March. So basically the week before the show, so everybody can get in line and have fun with us.
Yeah, that guy's really talented. I mean, he's a solid guitar player. He also does an instrumental set. I mean, he goes all out with his his makeup and his whole look. His guitars are insane. They're LED filled. I mean, they're very unique guitars.
Definitely a show.
Definitely a show.
And what are the tickets for that going?
There's 17 of these.
Okay, that's not
and you can email.
You have a chance to win them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can contact us if you
or
need
you can
any.
contact us to get any, email us or through the Facebook.
And again, if you are interested in finding out more information about Extent, check out their website. It is extentmusic.net. That next show is going to be Thursday, March 29th over at Rock Box. The address on that is 1223 East Houston Street. Guys, thank you so much for coming on the show. Finally.
Yeah.
It's been a while. We would love to have you back after you have the new album coming up. You guys have that ready? I'm thinking let's do a big live setup because I want to see that.
That would be great.
For sure.
Definitely gonna do that.
Yeah, we'll get our drummer Jeff Bonaccini out here. We'd like to thank him a lot for taking
and then
over.
Our full production team as well.
Yeah.
All the lighting, sounds.
Yeah,
Everything.
absolutely. Let's do it. Do you guys want to give any shout outs to anybody before we go?
Yeah, we would like to thank the San Antonio Current for having us on a showcase. They're currently promoting this year's music showcase with our photo, believe it or not.
From this last year.
Nice!
Yeah, that was really cool.
We'd like to give a shout out to Jesse Kaboom, helping us. He used to be our guitar player. He helped write a lot of the music, and we appreciate him. Like I said, Jeff Bonaccini, he came in. I was playing drums originally for Extent. He came in and was able to handle all my crazy writing, as much as I could. Also, Bilo Garcia, he runs. He's our lighting designer and engineer. He does some awesome work. Does some awesome work. The Bilo Effect. Make sure to like them on Facebook and Instagram.
We got Steve Beltran, who actually recorded and mixed Immune and mastered at 210 Studios.
Yeah, make sure to give him a like on Facebook. Give a shout out to Daniel Pekarsky for letting us record at Gettysburg Studios. That's where I did all my drum work there. Appreciate you.
Amanda Silva at Silva Creations, that's her design company, but she actually was part of our intro in the beginning to try to explain Immune. So we actually had live dancers do our intro. Basically, we're our intro, and then we would start.
Yeah, shout out to Libby and Kim, SATX Music, Alfred Mejia, AM5 Live, Angel Casarena from the Caroba, or what?
Rest in peace.
And Jen from Twin Productions. We really appreciate that. Also, Tyler Hutcherson. Films. And most importantly, I would personally like to thank Greg right here sitting next to me. He's really broke his back, getting us to a lot of places, and couldn't be more thankful for that.
It's a teamwork. It's a team effort.
Oh, you guys are so sweet. I love it. If you're just now joining us, we're here live with Extent. You can find out more information at their website, which is extentmusic.net. Guys, thank you so much for coming by the station.
Thank you for
Really,
having us.
really great having you. We'll definitely catch up with you soon when the album It's getting closer.
Stay tuned to KRTU 91.7
That
FM.
voice! You're about to get hired. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, so there is a playback that is going to be probably out tomorrow-ish. I'm not sure, but I'm going to check as soon as I get back to the house because it might go right up, and then I can send that to you if you want to use that.
Awesome.
Oh, for
And
sure.
same goes if you guys have any photos or anything, send them my way, and I can put
Just
them
go
on
to the
your
extent page.
Yeah.
It's already on there. So
Yeah, we'll send you
the
some
whole
stuff.
life.
My goodness, you guys are playing. I am impressed.
Love you, Facebook. Thank you for tuning
Thank
in.
you guys.
Have a good night.
Woo, wild
See you on
dogs.
5.
Oh, I should have given a shout out to Wild Dogs. We really cut them shout outs short, I'll tell you what.
Well, next time we'll have
No, this
We'll have a
is
scroll.
nothing. You guys have